Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, voice you know with the news you trust studio, sponsored by Green Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dale Menyo. As we look to other notes, the story continues. The U.S. Treasury Department has set a new deadline for companies, including farms, to file their beneficial ownership information, or BOI, with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. The notice also suggests a rule change to reduce the regulation is in the works. Under the new order, the Treasury Department has set a March 21st, 2025 deadline for companies to file their beneficial ownership information with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. However, Treasury also said the department is looking for ways to ease those requirements on businesses. On Wednesday, February 19th, Treasury updated the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network website, stating most companies now have a March 21st deadline in filing their beneficial ownership information. Under the February 18th decision by the U.S. District Court of the Eastern District of Texas, the department posted that the BOI requirements under the Corporate Transparency Act are back in effect. FinCEN then extended the filing deadline to March 21st. Also looks like the cattle on feed numbers are out, and I'll have that right after the weather. Brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's your forecast.
Mild air to start the week here as we move through the balance of your Monday. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Quick forecast update for you. No major changes in thought process. What we have here is a nice, strong southwest flow today. We're going to be seeing a minor disturbance come through early morning tomorrow through midday. Could put down a few spits and sprinkles, but generally just a lot of clouds. We have a frontal complex that wants to come through later Wednesday into early Thursday. Once again, some moisture. I think we can pick up anywhere from a 1/10 to 3/4 of an inch with coverage around 70% of Ohio. Behind that, we are colder to finish the week, Friday into the weekend. As a matter of fact, a reinforcing shot of cold air wants to dominate for Saturday afternoon and Sunday. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Cattle on feed numbers in feedlots with the capacity of 1,000 head or more across the United States totaled 11.7 million head. That inventory was 1% below that of a year ago. Placements into the feedlots totaled 1.82 million head in January, 2% above a year ago. And marketing of fed cattle totaled 1.87 million head in January, 1% above a year ago. It's rarely happening that the cattle on feed report is leaning to the side of the bullishness, but there's a fair argument to be had that Friday's report could indeed be found as neutral to somewhat bullish, as both the on-feed totals and placements were lighter than expected. Also, one may argue that the placement data still looks bearish, as it's greater than a year ago, up 2% from January of 24, with placements in January totaling 1.822 million head. But we cannot forget to mention that last year's placements in January were down 7% because of the brutal cold and snow accumulation across the country. It was interesting to note the individual state differences for the placement data. Stay tuned, back with more after this.
Morton Buildings is holding their annual Building Value Day sales event running now through the end of February. Morton Buildings are built stronger, last longer, and look better. So if you're planning for a garage, farm shop, stall barn, a storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, or anything in between, act now and contact one of their 4 Ohio offices by visiting mortonbuildings.com or call 800-447-7436 to take advantage of their current savings on select new buildings. Certain restrictions may apply. This offer is available on select building styles. Contact your local construction center for more details.
This is Dale Menyo with the Ohio AgNet. For over 25 years, my truck has been running strong on biodiesel, reliable, high-performance fuel that keeps me on the road promoting agriculture. Every gallon helps power Ohio's economy, protect our environment, and support our hardworking soybean farmers. The best part? It works in any diesel engine. No modifications needed. Take it from me. Choose biodiesel and drive with purpose. Learn how at soyohio.org. Time now for the Midday Market Analysis, provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
This is Ryan Metzger with Leist Mercantile, providing your technical lookout for today. We got March 25 corn futures with the first level support seen at 486 and the first level resistance at 497. March 25 wheat futures has the first level support at 1034 and the first level resistance at 1047. March 25 wheat futures has the first level of support seen at 586 and the first level of resistance at 593. For bullish momentum, we need to see closes above these key resistance levels. Please visit our website at leismercantile.com to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Today's market is brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. March corn down 6 1/4 at 4.85. December down 3 3/4 at 4.71 1/4 cent. March beans 10.35 down 4 1/2. November down 2 3/4 at 10.57. July wheat down 9 at 6.08 1/4. September 6.23 down 8 3/4. April cattle 194 up a nickel. April lean hogs 87.60 up 7 cents. April feeder cattle up 77 at $268.32. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dale Minyo. This is the Ohio AgNet.